Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the quarterly subscription box from Archer and Olive. This one is called The Beauty Between. If we've not yet met, I'm Brennah D'Layn and I love helping people connect with creativity. I'm an artist and lifelong journaler, and on this YouTube we explore self-care and creativity. So let's dive in. Oh my gosh, so I already watched the spoiler video to this and I'm so excited for what's inside. Let's do it! Da 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 da! Ooh, it's so pretty! Wow, I really like this like motif with the leaves. It's really sweet. Wow. Okay, so first things first, we have the spoiler card, which we're not going to look at because we're going to go through all the items together. But this is really pretty. I could definitely see like cutting this out and using it. Turn over for spoilers, it says, but we're going to put this to the side. Oh my goodness. Well, we can see some of the things, right? So I see sticker set and artisan paper. So let's dive into these. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yay. 24 sheets total, it says, 3 of each designs, because that's how math works. Oh, we got a little bit of, little bend in one of them. Wow, oh my goodness. This is so pretty. This is so pretty, wow. Okay, so let's get out the first 8 and look at all of the patterns. Wow, this gold is really sweet. Oh my gosh, so gold. And we have, this is very nice. It's like a tracing paper almost, like a see-through handmade type paper. Nice design. Ooh, this is sweet. I guess the Archer and Olive design team designed some of these, so that's kind of cool. I like that a lot with the gold. Very nice accent color. This is sweet. Some handmade paper going on. Same thing with this one. That'll be nice to like rip up and put in my journal. Ooh, this is cool too. This is like pressed with this nice flower or like plant design, leaf design, or it could be an open book. Anyway. Then we have the last couple. Wow, this one's really thick. I almost thought it was 2. And these kind of have like, one side is a little flatter than the other, so you kind of can't tell visually, but on this one is like significantly flatter than this side. This one has more texture. And same with this one. This one has like a lot of texture, maybe you can see that, and then the other side is pretty flat. So nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, wow. That is awesome. I cannot wait to get into those and use them. Yay. Okay, so we have a sticker set, and I'm gonna go through this in just a minute. And then let's get into some notebooks. Ooh, yay. So I didn't take the plastic off yet, but this is very exciting to me. This is probably one of the items I'm most excited about. So this is like a traveler's notebook, and we're gonna get into it in just a second. Let's go through all the items. So this one is an A5. You can see my light. And it says it's dot grid, 192 pages, with that classic 160 GSM paper that we love so much about Archer and Olive. This is really pretty. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is also the notebook design, but we are gonna see. And then, oh my gosh, so exciting. The washi is always one of my favorite parts. So we have some washi tape. And then these are also very exciting. These are a new type of pen from them, a duotone, as you may be able to read there. So these are a double-ended marker, but this time they did like a bullet, or like a dot tip. We'll see in just a minute. And then, oh my gosh, the fun continues. We have a craft knife. So much fun. I really like this design element of the plant design elements. Oh my gosh, and then this is very chunky. Kind of have to hold it back so you can see the whole thing. So this is a B5, which is huge. Yeah, B5. So, and the design is really pretty. We're gonna see it. Okay, let's open all this stuff up. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm so excited. So first things first, I would love to unbox this notebook. It is so cool. So this is, they're calling it a soft cover notebook, but it's similar to, if you've seen a traveler's notebook before. Got some gold on there. Ooh, this is so pretty in person. Wow. So like I said, I have watched the spoiler video, so I know what the items are, but seeing them in person and getting to feel them is always such a delight. And yeah, this is awesome. Ooh, wow. So the material just feels so luxurious to me. And I really enjoy that about Archer and Olive, that it feels like an elevated experience. So we have inside this soft cover notebook with some jump bands on it. There are 3 different B6 notebooks. So, and they're all really pretty. So we have this design that we see throughout the box, and then some pretty flowers. And then this design appears on the handmade paper as well, and maybe in some other places. I guess we'll see. And so, ooh, yeah, they said that it was graph, and it is so cool. So we have 1 graph paper notebook, and then 1 dot grid notebook. Ooh, the inside of this is really pretty too. Check that out. I wonder if the back cover, yep, same on the back cover. Okay, so dot grid, and then graph, which is so cool. And then this one is lined, nice. And then there's a sweet little design, the same, only smaller, the little fanned out leaf or books, whatever you want to see it as. That is so cool. And then these can all be taken in and out. So there you can see the jump band kind of holding it in there. So that's really awesome that, you know, if you complete these, then you could, you know, pop some other ones in there. So that is very cool. Nice little guy. Very cool. There's like gold everywhere. I love it. So let's put this one back. And then let's hop over to stickers, shall we? So stickers, I really enjoy the stickers that they usually have. Okay, so just a little folding tool I have, but it makes it a little easier to get into things. Okay, ooh, these are so pretty. Oh my goodness, check it out. Wow, and they're like washi material, so we get 2 kind of decorative ones. Ooh, these are pretty too. And then these are, on the video I couldn't tell if these were blank spaces or stickers, which I know sounds weird, but like you kind of can't tell. That's a white sticker right there. It's not just a blank spot like I thought. So yeah, these are really sweet. And we have the sweet blue that we see throughout the box. And it looks like these are very like intricately cut as well, which is kind of cool. I'm really digging the tones of blue. They're really sweet. And then these are more like, I guess, more like planner stickers rather than decorative stickers, but very decorative if you ask me. And they have the dot grid. And then you can't really see, but these also, this one has the dot grid, and then the circle ones are blank. So, and then this is Kiss Cut right there, that little flower. So that's really sweet. Oops. Very sweet. Yay, stickers. Okay, and then we look through our paper. So we can put this stuff over here. And let's do washi next. Ooh, this is always a pleasure to open. Always one of my favorite items. Ooh. Ooh, we got a fat one. Yay. That's awesome. This is so pretty, and it's that same design that we see throughout the box, which is so nice. It's kind of like a seed pod. It's giving me seed pod vibes, or like little flowers. And then we have these, ooh, this is really pretty in person. Wow. So we have this gorgeous blue again, similar to the stickers. It kind of reminds me of the stickers. And then this amazing lace, which is really pretty. And then we have this foiled one that has a similar design to, I think, this notebook that we're gonna see in just a second. But that's really sweet, yay. Especially this guy with the really wide washi. That is so cool. So cool, woohoo. Okay, so we're gonna put this over here. And then let us move into some pens. This is really exciting. And there are two, it's a duotone, which means two tones, but there are two colors on each pen, which I don't know if they do that with the calligraphs, with all their other pens. I am not sure. Okay, we can get into our pens. Ooh, I really like the palette. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. Nice. Okay, and then we're going to carefully also look for the pen labels. There they are. Oops, we got one lid that's just raring to go. The lid does not have a satisfying click on this one, I notice. I hope it's okay. Okay. Wow, now that we've had a dramatic entrance from the one, these are really pretty. So it looks like the bullet end gets the darker color and then the dot end gets the lighter color. So let's take a little look. Oh, this one's like really on there now. So this is the kind of fine writing point, and it's a 0.4. Okay, it does have a satisfying click. I was wrong. And then this is like a dot marker, just so cool. And we're gonna swatch these in just a minute. That one doesn't have a satisfying click. That's a little annoying. I hope they're all on there. Okay, yay! So we have our markers, and it looks like we have Riverstone, Stillwater, Sagebrush, Weathered Wood, and Desert Blooms. So it says kind of the colors on the back of the box, and it's still somewhat easy to tell them apart. Might have, I guess this is Desert Blooms, and that's Riverstone, and that's Weathered Wood. Okay, yeah, we got it. Okay, so I'm going to label these later so that I don't get confused. And that is so cool. So cool. Yay. And then let's do the craft knife next, and then we'll get into some notebooks. The cat is being so cute just off camera, y'all. Oh my gosh, she's like climbing stuff she's not supposed to climb. Ajna. Okay, she's just gonna climb stuff. Okay, this is a really pretty craft knife, my goodness. The rustling you hear in the background is the cat. Sorry about it. I can't stop her. Even if I actually wanted to. Okay, so we have this amazing craft knife. Now, it's sharp, y'all, so be careful. You know, I'm gonna be careful. Oh my goodness, the cat is destroying stuff. And, oh, okay, good thing I remember that it's, oops, that's wrong. We're gonna try again. Okay, it's very sharp, I can tell. And this is, I don't know if I did something wrong. It seems like it's missing a piece. Oh no, it's not, it's not. It just needs to be tightened. So if you get one of these boxes, just be so careful, y'all, and maybe tighten that a little. But this is our amazing craft knife, and the top is a screw-on, so that's for safety, and that's great. So now that it is already ready, I can try it again, see how it's actually going to be. Bing! And so that is our craft knife. Very nice. This is really fancy and sweet, and I love the design on it. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's got like flowers and sparkles. Very cool. Oh my gosh, I wish I could show you the cat, The phone is on a thing. And she just stopped doing what she was doing. Anyway, okay, amazing craft knife, so that's cool. I use a craft knife pretty often, and the one I have I'm not in love with. So hopefully this one will be much better. Much better. Okay, let us open notebooks. And this time in the sub box, I've been getting this box. This is my 4th one, so it's a full year that I've gotten this box. Well, not a full calendar year, but a full year of goodies. And this, I think, is the most notebooks I've seen in a sub box. Because if you think about it, the Traveler's Notebook is like basically like 3 in 1, if you want to look at it like that. And so this is basically like 6 notebooks, which is pretty wild. Is that right? 5 notebooks. Sorry, y'all. Math is hard. So yeah, 3 here, and then 2 more is 5, Brennah, not 6. But, you know, math is hard. We're artists here. Sometimes math is hard. Okay, so here's our next one. This is the A5, and I'm so excited to open it. Let's do it. Ooh, I love the color. Oh my goodness. Wow. Just look at that, y'all. Oh my goodness. We have a happy kitty cat because Daddy Human is home. Woohoo! Wow. Sorry, I got distracted by my partner coming home. Yay, Tree's home. Okay, so this notebook is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look at it. It has gold foil. And let's take it out of the box and see what's going on. Ooh, pen loop as usual. We love that. And then this is so sweet. I really like this color. It's like a really sweet light blue, as you can see, but I really like it. Ooh, the spine design is so nice too. Gotta love it. And then tucked in here, I bet there is a little ampersand. Yes, there is. Choop. Very nice. Nice touch. So 2 ribbons as we're used to seeing with these amazing notebooks. Yay! Okay, let's put this one to the side. It also has a little letter in the notebook cover, or the box rather. So cool. This box is a winner too. So yeah, we have 192 pages in that one, which I think is standard for their A5s. So that is amazing. And last but certainly never least, our B5, which is, again, just like so huge. So much room for activities. I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I am so excited to have it. It's my first B5 of my collection. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so this one is called Queen Anne's Lace, and I am speechless. It is so cute and pretty. Wow. And it has the white details and the gold details. So let's take a look at this. These are so cute. The white and the little dots looks so cool with the gold. Very nice. And then, yeah, oh my gosh, this thing is huge. It's awesome. It's not quite letter size, but like compared to, like I have another A5 right here. I think this one's an extra large A5 page-wise, but you can see how much bigger it is. So cool. Wow. Okay, pen loop as per usual. And then I always think they're gonna have page numbers, but then I'm like, nope, that's not an Archer and Olive thing. That's a Leuchtturm thing, which some people don't like Leuchtturm, but I really like their journals. Anyway, this is an Archer and Olive themed video, though. Not that I'm sponsored by them yet. Maybe one day. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. And the ampersand. Let's find it. Yep. There it is. So cute. Wow. Wow, y'all. This sub box is awesome. I am so happy. I am so happy right now. This is great. This is one of my Christmas presents to myself. Potentially my favorite Christmas present to myself. and I am just thrilled to share it with y'all. It is always so fun to do these unboxings. Let me know in the comments if you have as much fun watching as I have unboxing. And let's see all this stuff again. All right, this is one of my favorite sub boxes ever, I will say. I cannot wait to use all of this stuff. Wow. Yeah, let me know by giving this video a like that you liked it. If you would like to get this sub box, then you can check out Archer and Olive's website. I'll leave it linked below. I don't have like a fancy discount code or anything for you, but you know, I'm sure you could find one online if you look for long enough. But yes. Oh, actually, I don't think you can find one online because I'm pretty sure people's affiliate codes don't work on the sub box. So anyway, strike that from the record. No discount codes available. But yeah, this is such a cool thing. And like I said, I really enjoy making these videos, so let me know if you enjoy watching. And I cannot wait, like I said, to get into all of these goodies. Woohoo. Okay, I will say it's been real fun. And until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.